Hey YouTube, coming back with another video. I'm late for work right now. I got a little story, a crazy story time, all right? This is this is effing insane, okay? Have you ever heard someone getting arrested over a dustpan? This is how our system is so fucked up. I never ever heard anyone ever getting arrested over messing up somebody else's dustpan. Yo, life is crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if I want to put it out there. Let's just say a landlord has the right to go to their second floor if they're renting rooms to check if the place is clean. And sometimes they clean the place because, there's a lot of tenants that don't like to clean after themselves. Okay. And of course, there's always that one crazy tenant that want to start some drama and escalate to something that didn't need to be escalated. Okay. And the landlord is tired of the BS. The fact that you're taking advantage and flashing money in front of the landlord's face, saying, F you, I'm not paying rent, because he has the right to. And this is the thing with New York City. New York City is a tenant state, and it's a democratic state. That's the reason why. Okay? So a lot of time the tenants always get away with a lot of BS that the court will allow. And that's the problem. There's a lot of bad tenants out there that they know what they're doing. They know damn well what they're doing. That's the sad part about it. They know damn well what they're doing. They know they have rights. They know they just know what they could do, and they use every chance they get just for them not to pay rent, or to get away with a lot of things. So now the landlord, in frustration, decided to the dustpan was outside the room. The tenant piles up garbage, can't flush the toilet with his own shit in it, and tells the other tenants that live there that he's gonna burn the house on fire. So now, and not only that, he made about 5 people who rented rooms move out of the place. Okay, 5. We already have 5 witnesses that are willing to write letters when we proceed with the court, the eviction court. And that's another issue. They ban eviction, and you gotta wait until this whole COVID situation settled down. I just can't believe, out of frustration, the landlord of all the garbage that's piled up, and the dishes not being cleaned. I don't understand how tenants could just live in a place like that. It's not the landlord's responsibility to clean after yourself. It's not. I refuse. You telling me you cook something and the landlord have to clean after you? No. You telling me you shit and the landlord had to flush the toilet for you? No. I refuse. I don't know what place that does that, but I refuse. Okay? I refuse to believe that landlords have to clean after their own tenants. I understand if it's a public building or them city buildings, I get it. But my goodness, of course the landlord is gonna flip out. I mean, that's the first time the landlord have ever flipped out, because she's sick and tired of just cleaning after the person. And sick and tired of being disrespected. That's a whole nother story of him saying suck his thing, he's not paying rent. What else he said? He said he had coronavirus and he was coughing on the landlord. He was coughing on the landlord and he said he got coronavirus. Sorry, I'm driving. This story is crazy. So the landlord, of course, the tenant calls the cops because he's a popo. Whatever issue that's going on, he calls the popo because he said nobody could effing touch him. And popo comes and sees my landlord flipping out and took his dustpan just out of frustration and broke it. I cannot believe New York City Police Department arrested somebody over a dustpan. Police said it's because the guy called. He called, and that's the reason why they had to arrest an elderly 67-year-old lady. Crazy. The guy who called came out of jail last year. Okay? He's doing drugs, bringing 3 people taking showers, and this is unbelievable how the system is so fucked up. It's just so unbelievable. The police say they can't do nothing. I'm just amazed how they could quickly arrest an elderly lady over a dustpan. Over a damn because that's touching someone else's property. I never seen that in my life. Let me know down below of what police have done, because I never ever seen that a day in my life. Getting arrested over a dustpan of someone else's dustpan out of frustration of the tenant being a dirty ass person. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is just crazy to me. It is just crazy world we live in. People think they could take advantage of elderly people just because they old. That's the reason why. And the amount of threats he made against everyone, that's why all the other 5 tenants have moved out, because of the threat and the police calling all the time. They got tired of it and they didn't feel safe because he leave the house door open 24/7, and he said he don't give a fuck. The police already told him to please lock the door. It's not safe outside. He refused to listen. What can we do? All we could do, as all of them told us, is to deal with the lawyer, which we have. He got served, still in there. This is crazy. Like, I wish if I could put a picture and everybody would know a 27-year-old gangster who just came out of jail for doing credit card scam and drugs, calling the cops on a 67-year-old. I want to see how would the streets would react for a person to call the cops on an elderly lady. It's just crazy. I never heard anything like this. NYPD arrests an elderly lady for breaking someone's property dustpan. Just let me know down below, am I bugging out? Because I want to know. I want to know. I just want to know what's going on. This is just so crazy. I'm so upset how the system works now, and I understand that we have I understand that we having issues within the black community with the police, but sometimes it's just common sense. I just don't get it. I'm so irritated. I just don't even want to go to work. But yeah, please subscribe to my channel. Let me know how you guys feel. Tell me, comment down below if any strange thing happened to you and the police arrest you for I don't know, a penny dropping on the floor. Let me know, please. I just want to know. Thank you. Bye.